All right. Let's go. 5 minute. 6:51. We're playing Little Omar. All right, little guy. Why don't you go a little easy on me? It's Little Omar. All right. The knights are out. The bishop is coming out. Right? Our bishops pretty much stay in this box. That's it. That's it. Knight there. Okay. Well, already I can say that game one of the day it's starting out a little rough. It really is. What are we supposed to do on this one? It's a trade that I just can't do. I can't do the trade. Nothing to do here. We're going to keep developing. Everything where it needs to be. King getting castled. Let's just take back. Got another trade to make here. Okay, well, we want a castle, so I don't want to make these nonsense moves. I guess we're going here. Not a very good move. Don't lose hope. Gotta stay locked into this game right here. Well, the bottom line is we need to get castled. So the only way to get castled is really to block that check. So had to do it. Okay, more trades, more. I guess the good thing about losing material, now hear me out here. The good thing about losing material is all the trades that come with it. Bishop attacked. We'll go in the center because we can. If the center is available, we'll always do it. Where can the bishop go? Here. All right. We know we need a snorkel. There it is. We've been waiting for a moment to do that one. We got castled finally. It took forever, it felt like. That rook into the middle. We have our queen. I mean, we could probably improve it just a little bit. But in general, it's hanging around the center here. And yeah, we'll just chuck the pawn forward a little bit. RPMs, of course. And our next RPM, most likely, is going to be something in the center here. RPM. RPM. All right. Let's continue. More RPMs. There they are. Take in the middle. RPMs. Knight takes d5. We don't have a trade that we can make. All right. Take in the middle of the board here. Yeah, that's right. Now we'll just double the rooks. We'll just double the rooks. Feels bad. Okay, wow. Knight to b6. Holy smokes, that's a move. Okay, well, we're not going to miss an opportunity to take a free piece, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. What are our possible next moves? I was thinking, knight into the middle, centralize the queen a little bit more. These are the kind of moves that come to mind. I just want to have most of my pieces kind of either in the center or have something to do with the center. That's it. I'm thinking everything central. Let the power of the avocado hoodie, the power of level 1 habits just flow through. Okay, going to stay nice and central here with everything. Pretty much all about these squares right here. This as a next move looks very reasonable. Okay, he brings the queen out. Like I said, I'm all about the center. I think may as well just completely occupy the center here. Put the queen in there and see what we want to do next. Okay. Well, I'm going to take and remain in the center here. Oh, okay, he's going to trade with me. I mean, it's nothing crazy what we're doing here, right, folks? Where we move our bishop. If the center's available, I'll pretty much always do it. So there you go, bishop into the center. And I mean, now we're in an endgame. So, we have a checklist, right? We want to definitely get our king out. We want to definitely use our pieces to attack / capture our opponent's pawns, if possible. We want to continue looking for trades. And if we ever have a passed pawn and, there's nothing in the way from the pawn in the finish line, start sending it up the board. So right off the bat, take a pawn. Looks like, okay, capture definitely going to default to. We can take another pawn here. So I'm taking a bunch of pawns. Okay, I'm going to take the rook here. And time to get our king out. All I did was take pawns. We were about to start moving our king. But he's going to hang a rook. No problem. All he did was hang pieces this game. He hung his knight. Right? Then he sacked his rook. Then he hung this whole rook. I don't even know. This guy just traded everything with me. I can't complain. I can't complain. This is why I say don't resign your games. Like we were in trouble early in this one. It wasn't 5-10 moves into the game and we were already suffering. But we kept our stick on the ice, didn't we? Didn't flinch. Stuck to the habits. Eventually got castled. Got our snorkel in. Hit him with the RPMs and just played moves in the center. And look, it worked out. What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? Trading queens as well. And then just take a couple pawns, and the guy blunders again. Right? So yet another game where just not giving up is the difference. Thank you for gifting us up. Appreciate it, buddy. Well, I'll take that. Not a bad start to the day. Maybe a sign of things to come. Let's go. Can I talk about the opening? What would you like to know? I mean, if no matter which pawn gets moved, I just match the same pawn. My next two moves are with the knights, so it pretty much doesn't matter what they do. Knights. Since I move this pawn first, I have to get this bishop out first. And if I can, I'll be putting it here. Never put the bishop here, as we learned from observing our other students, right? Never. Bishop out, and then pawn out, and then bishop out and castle. And that's exactly what we did. Now, obviously, we hit some speed bumps here. Had to move the knight back because I'm not moving my king, right? I'm all about castling. There's no way I'm moving my king if I don't have to. So we had to play this. Obviously, all the trades in sight, and then boom. We're back to the habits. Snorkel, middle, RPM. All the classic moves. Do I want to analyze losing the rook? Oh, of course not. G Madrid wanted to review the opening. You want to review our mistakes? On to the next one, as any good 600 would do. E4. All right. Matching us as well. It's time to come out with the knight, then the other knight, and we are definitely used to this, aren't we? Knight's out. There goes the bishop. We want to get nice and castled here. Of course, we got our snorkel upcoming. Oh, hang on. Red dot. Red dot. Red dot. I know it feels weird, but this I think this has become a habit that I'm starting to enjoy. I don't mind it. Red dot. He's looking right at us. Step to the side. Hit him with that 1-2 step. I'm not trying to get into any trouble here. Okay, and let's just go back to the basics. Snorkel. Push that pawn in the middle. Get the other bishop out. That's all we need. New habit just dropped. God damn, did it? Did you guys get the drop in chat? Make sure to grab it quick. There's a limited amount of them. Obviously, we can't put the bishop there. It's a no-go, but we're still all about the center. So we got to go to e3 instead. Rook into the middle. Queen, rook. You guys know exactly what the plan is here. Let's go. Looking very solid here. Looking like nothing's going to go wrong with this one. Guy hangs a knight. Terrible. Okay. Our knight's under attack here. So we can't go into the center. Not even these central squares are available. We have knight here as well as knight here and here. Knight here does look like it's defended, so let's go for that one. Apologies. I must have chosen the wrong square. Let's keep trying them. That one's hanging, so let's try this one. Okay, I guess that one worked. Sometimes it's a little 50-50, you know, works or it doesn't. I'll just keep trying them. Queen h5. All right, well, yeah. Okay. Well, we're kind of getting dog walked here on the H file. Man, just like Danielle 9516 says it's chess, baby. What is this? Is this like it's like their calling card or something? Every time there's mate in one, it's chess, baby. Got to get it ready. Well, red dot. Red dot. Okay. You guys know I got the message ready. Now we just have to let the habits take us, hopefully, to a victory. Because if the habits can bring us to victory, obviously we take that. I got my message ready to send. It's chess, baby. Oh man, be so sweet. It's chess, baby. All right, bishop there. We actually can't complete our rooks to the middle plan, which is quite annoying. So because I can't complete this, I think we're just gonna hit up the RPMs. Let's go. Try not to waste any more time than we already have. Hey, look at that. The RPM really throwing him off here. Successful RPM, I would say. Okay, obviously we got to take that and can take that in the center there. We got some trades to make next, so of course we'll continue with that one. Always up for a trade, aren't we? And yeah, let's continue with our RPMs over here. Okay. Looking good. RPMs, let's go. Love it. Love it. All right. Okay, takes here. Go ahead and take that back. Looks pretty nice. Of course, we got our RPMs. And yes, our opponent is, maybe on the disconnecting train. Hehehe. All right, well, let's continue all of the RPMs. We're almost out of them. We got a few more. Let's go. Yep. Okay. King's up. Let's, again. Okay. Here, obviously, we take that. Any trades we do, where can we put this queen? Queen's attacked. Let's move it into the center. That always feels pretty nice. Queen is actually under attack here. Okay, we got to move. Where are we going to go? I feel like sticking central here is not bad. A little check to the miserable king. Let's give that one a go. Oh, okay, we're staying central here. We're staying central. Check, 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 check. Let's see if we can do it. Of course, keeping it nice and simple. Can we use the habits? Hera, my guy. Thank you for the raid. We're in the, I don't know what the terminology is over in Age of Empires, but dare I say I'm in the Stone Age, and trying to show people that, even in the very beginning, we could probably take down someone. Yes, the Dark Age. We're in the Dark Age, and we can take down someone who's in the Imperial Age with just the habits. That's the beautiful, beautiful thing. Of course, we're going to prepare our message here, and I agree, guys. It's habits, baby. I'm just going to amend that right there. Okay, check. Now, obviously, the most important habit of all is to make sure you always checkmate with 0.3 seconds left. But only because this guy done pissed me off. It's habits, baby. Never disrespect the habits like that. Tired of hearing it. It's habits, baby. Let it be known. Hera, thank you. That's a massive raid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. As you can tell, I do not play Age of Empires myself. Not anymore. It's been a while. Hera and I have done battle before in Age of Empires. It may have been 3 of my friends plus myself, and we still lost. But nevertheless, I'd like to say, we shared the battlefield. We shared the battlefield. Now, we're doing a chess series that hopefully will help you as a beginner. So, in case you are a true chess beginner, you've literally come at the absolute best time. I am also Canadian. I'm a chess grandmaster, although you wouldn't believe it looking at my rating right now. You wouldn't believe it. But what we're doing here is going all the way back to the start. I promise all you're going to use is exactly what's on the screen. That's it. Habits. Okay? You're going to use what's on the screen. Those are going to be the rules you follow when you play chess. And all you need to do is that. And we've started at 400 ELO, and we've been ascending. But Believe me, we've taken some L's. It hasn't been a flawless journey. It hasn't been a flawless journey. My rating does not always go up. Don't make that mistake. I've done some speedrun series on our YouTube channel where it only goes up, and this is not that. When do level 2 habits kick in? Maybe, whenever we slow down. In the first series, it was around 700 ELO. So I think that would be a reasonable place to expect it again. I feel like the average 600 is stronger than the average 600 in our first iteration of this series. But hey, Danielle here. So I just, I felt possessed for a little bit. The raid came in. Danielle was yapping. I don't know what happened there, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know what happened. It was the insult to habits. I couldn't let it slide. Had to let him know. Tarnish, thanks for giving us up to Nils. TSB Board, thank you for the 3 months with Prime. And indubitably, Josh, thanks for the 25 with Prime as well. Let's continue and, see if these habits continue to work. All right. Bruno. Whatever pawn they put in the middle, they most likely will put one of them. I just match it. My next 2 moves are with my knights, no matter what. Then I always want to get my bishop out. At that point, you'll only have one bishop that you can move out. Whichever one it is, move it out. Obviously, because you are 3 digits ELO, you cannot see further than 3 squares ahead. So don't even consider these ones. They're not for you. They're not for you. Okay, after we get one bishop out, we always push a pawn up, which is going to free our other bishop. Now, if you can't look more than 3 squares ahead, then you can't go past here. You also know you can't go there, which means the next best thing is right here. There we go. After that, always get castled. Most important move, got to do it ASAP. So we're castled now. Then we want to play h6. This is our snorkel. It means we're always going to have some oxygen later in the game. So there's never going to be a case where we're caught on the back rank like that. All right, we played this. Bishop moves back. Sure. Now it's time to bring the rooks into the middle, which means one rook already there successfully. The other rook joining right away. Now we've got our rooks there. We've got our queen in the middle. We've got our 2 knights. We've got our snorkel. Everything is set up perfectly for us to continue with the next step. RPMs. But hang on. We have an important rule to enforce. We need to trade. Right? We always trade. So, let's do it. In this case, although you might be worried about the pawn hitting our pieces, luckily our bishop is there as well. And, well, as I said, full steam ahead here. Rook still in the middle. The best way that you can operate in these situations is just tell yourself, hey, from this point on, I want a bishop. So I'm up a bishop, right? Don't need to dwell on the past. It's always from this moment onwards. And that's the case because if you count up the material right now, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Who's ahead? What did I say? Let's count it up. Okay, yeah, it does look like we are ahead. All right, well, like I said, guys, let's take that. Always trade, of course. And it's been too long without our RPMs. We got to just send a bunch of random pawns up the board. Just get them going. Nothing more to do here. Look, I mean, guys, the random pawn moves, I feel like you guys underestimate them. Even now, even after seeing how good they are. Because look, how much time has passed right now? I'd love to know. We'll wait for the move to come in and see how long it took. But I'm telling you, the random pawn moves, they just put our opponents in the tank. I mean, is he here? Did he disconnect? All we did was chuck a random pawn on the side of the board and Buddy's ready to just disconnect. Finally, holy smokes. RPM, yes, is a random pawn move, 100%. Obviously, on a capture, we capture right back. There's a capture, we always make it. And as soon as it's our turn, we're just going to keep sending these pawns up the board. Random pawn moves. Okay, obviously trades. Keep sending them. Random pawn moves. Okay. Knight's under attack here. Knight's under attack. And if I move it, we're going to hang a rook here. So we can't hang either one of these pieces here. We can't hang pieces. A number one mistake low-rated players do. Cannot hang pieces. So if we can't move this because we're going to lose more material, that means we need to leave it there. But if we leave it there, it's going to be taken. So we clearly need to protect it. So which moves do we have available to protect this knight? To me, the simplest move is to bring a bishop right into the middle of the board. The number one place that we want all of our operations to exist. And continue with the bishop. All right, it's our turn again. We want to continue with the RPMs here. So we got one more pawn move. Remember, we don't touch these pawns. These ones are not for playing with, right? Those keep your king safe. The habits is just so goddamn easy. Nobody here should be rated below 675. It's so easy. I swear to God. It is. You don't need to think about anything. You can't tell me that I needed to use brain cells to win this game. Everything I did was written on the screen. Come on now. Come on now. We might not even need level 2 habits. These ones could just take us all the way. And we didn't even need to waste our time taking the queen. But he went here and immediately said, I'm out. What was his biggest mistake? He resigned. Never resign. That's the only thing that you need to know, because it doesn't even need to be on the screen. That defines us all. Do not resign. We've had so many games where we've been completely dead. We've actually had games where we've had no pieces. Opponent has had all his pieces, and we escape not losing the game. It's because we don't resign. It's because we don't resign. That'll be a moment, G Madrid. Thank you, Lost Kitty. Under promotion stalemate. If you know, you know. Tarnish, thanks for the gifted sub. All right, well, let's move to the next game. You've seen how easy it is. Let's see if we can do it with the white pieces as well. E4. Okay. You should know what comes next, right? First one knight, then the other. Then After these 3 moves, you're going to have 1 bishop that can move. In this case, here it is. We can only see 3 squares ahead. We're only 3 digits ELO. Put it there. Done. Castle, ASAP. Trades. You don't have to think. As soon as you see one of your opponent's pieces attack you, especially if they're the same piece, that means they attack each other, which means your next move is easy. You don't even need to think about it. You take, always. Here we go. We're in there with h3. Our snorkel, which means we'll be nice and safe later. Pawn up. Obviously, we take. We talked about that. These pawns are both protected. Doesn't matter. We want to play this move, right? Pawn up so that we could move our bishop out. Our opponent hits our knight. If our pieces are ever threatened, where should we put them? The first place I'm going to check is right here. The middle of the damn board. The center. Can I go there? No. Well, guess what? My next move is so easy. I know exactly what it's going to be. There we go. Okay. Bishop goes out to b4. In this case, I need to develop my bishop. First place I'm going to look, the center. Well, I can only move it 3 squares because I'm only 3 digits ELO. Is this square available? Is that square available? No, no. Well, guess what? This is forced. It's the only available move. I have to play it. Boom, done. That's a trade. Boom, done. Don't need to waste any time thinking about that move. And now, we've moved our bishops. We've moved our knights. We've castled. We've got our snorkel. It's time to play the sweet sounds of the fiddle as we bring our rooks to the middle. Knight, attacking knight, which means immediately my next move taken care of. Don't need to stress. Queen up, rook over. Once we bring the rook over, we will have completed bringing rooks to the middle. Of course, they're great there because they attack the center, which is what it's all about. All right, once you brought the rooks to the middle, it's time for the most important moves of the game, the random pawn moves. Let's go. We got another one. Up the board, random pawn moves. Let's go, let's go. Queen's attacked. Central. Let's stay central. Hitting a lot of squares here. Rook's attacked. Okay, fine. You got me. Gonna go in front of the pawn there. All right. Seems to be guarding it. Don't think there's anything there for us. Let's continue with our RPMs here. Pawn takes. Got to move our queen again. I feel like we'll stay pretty central here. I can't actually go into the center anywhere, so I'll just kind of stay around. I'll hang out nearby. That's a trade, so no secret what we're going to do here. And we can take yet another pawn. And it even offers a trade. You know I'm interested in a trade. Okay. Let's take this rook. That's a trade, so we do it immediately. That's a pawn in the center, so we have to just go ahead and take it. Pawn in the center, also ready for another trade. Guy's giving us check. Perfect. We have our snorkel there, ready to go. And as you can see, the habits are flawless. I was going to say flawless. Well, there appears to be some issues here. Okay, well, we won't get too down here. Let's stay somewhere in the center here. You know, get my queen into the center. Feels like the right place for my queen to b. I would do any trade here. I can't quite bring my king out, so don't make that mistake, because the queens are still on the board. But since we are in an endgame, we follow the simple principles of an endgame that we've discussed together, that we've honed over the many rating points that we've spent together, which is, well, take pawns from your opponent, attack them at minimum, and when the queens are off the board, then you bring the king in and go crazy. So I'll start taking some pawns here. Most part, I guess we'll just kind of come back to the center if I'm not really sure what to do. That feels like a good place to be. He's pushing the pawn here. I'm honestly not 100% sure what I want to do here, so I guess I'm just going to kind of check. It feels like I can't take any of the pawns here. Yeah, I don't know. What checks do we have? Check. Right. Well, we can't really go into the center here, so I guess we'll keep checking him. Stay central here. All right, nice. Perfect. Okay. Just going to stay nice and central and just keep checking the guy. Awesome. Well, hey, don't lose faith in the habits. The habits won't lose faith in you. Habits, baby. It'll always take you to the finish line, one way or another. It's habits, baby. It's habits, baby. Remember, the habits never fail at all. They can only be failed. So don't fail them. Look at that. Beautiful. We're at 683. We're cruising right now. Fish on fish. Thank you for the 49 months. Coming up to half a century together. Whoa, been such a long time. Thank you, Fish. I mean, we have to be happy with that game. All we did was hang around the center, and boy, did that work out. Now let's go. What should we do? We've actually faced this move once before. I mean, plain and simple, we play one of these moves in the center no matter what. In this case, we can't do that one, so we have to do this one. That's it. And once we do this, do you think you guys could do the habits for me? Are we at that stage together? I mean, they're that easy. I trust you guys. What's the next move? Knights out. Yeah, absolutely right. Okay, now what? Now what? My knights are out. Help me out here. It's time for the bishop. Well, I can't move one of them, so it's obvious which one. I'm not more than 3-digit ELO, so I can't move further than that. There we go. Never put your bishop in front of your pawn. Never. Never. All right, what comes next? This is a group activity. Take me to the finish line. Center pawn, right? Yeah, we got another bishop that wants to move, but it can't right now, so let's help it out. Now that this bishop can move, you should be anticipating where you want to put it. Where do you want to put it? Anybody? It should only be these 3 squares you consider. In this case, we can't go all the way there. No good. So it's pretty obvious. We got to go here. Okay, there you go. What's the next one? Help me out here. Let's get the next one ready. Nice and easy. Castle. Oh, wow, you guys are geniuses. Who taught you to play so well? Castling. Absolutely. Okay, hold on a sec. 95 played. Everybody hold your horses. Everybody hold your horses. We have a trade in the middle. Trade, 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 trade. Yes, no problem at all. Okay, and obviously at this point, we're just going to take it back, right? It's in the center. It's free. Okay. Let's get it, the next move ready. What's our next one? Anybody? Next move, next move. Anyone? Next move. What do we got? Trade. But you guys were saying different things until the bishop moved there. We should have been trading regardless of the bishop moving there. So the answer was trade no matter what. Now it's definitely trade. We have multiple trades we need to do. And now? What now? Now we've done our trades. Okay, you're off the hook. Trade, done. Now what? The snorkel. Don't forget about it. Can hardly breathe without it. Okay, and now? The sweet sound of the fiddle. You can almost hear it. There's one. In order to get the other one, we got to move our rook, or our queen rather. Queen up. The rook will complete our final operation of bringing the rooks to the middle. And what do we do after that? We got the rooks in the middle. We got the snorkel. We've traded a lot of pieces. And now what? RPMs. Vroom. Let's go. Chuck them up the board. Get those random pawn moves in. You know, the random pawn moves always make our opponents think for like a minute. Like, what's with it? It's the most random, nonsensical, useless move of the entire operation. And it always has them like, okay, well, what could he really be planning here? Let's break it down. Okay, here we go. If only these guys knew how much thought I put into these pawn moves, because they always respond with like a 2-minute think. It's like, boys, there's nothing happening here. I promise you. D4. Okay, continue with the RPM. Do we do this one? Of course not. We can't hang pieces. So we're going to go in the center. Yes. Do not hang your pieces. Amazing. We're 18 moves in and we haven't thought about a single one. It's all been habitual. It's the only pawn we could have moved. Remember, we don't touch these ones. Okay, we got a trade to make. Easy. Of course, we're going to go with that trade. Next move, R, P, M, R, P, M, R, P, M. All right. Any suggestions after that? My usual, once we've done our RPMs, is I look towards the center, right? This is the point where, you know, I'd probably look to bring my knight into the middle, right? And I would definitely look to stack the rooks. Sure. Doubling the rooks always feels pretty nice. Okay, RPM, knight in the middle. Okay, I mean, hey, buddy, you got a trade. I got some material I'm taking over here. Not too bad at all. Okay. As we hit him with the rest of our RPMs, I suppose we got a new one there. We'll go ahead and chuck it up there, and pawn right smack in the middle of the board. I'll take it. All right, what have we got from here? I don't know. I'll just go into the center. No one ever made a mistake doing that, did they? Check. Hey, no problem. We already thought about this. You geniuses played this 15 moves ago. You had us taken care of. No problems. Nice job, everyone. Looking out for us. All right, the pawn is going up the board. I mean, what are we doing here? Queen, I don't know, stay in the center? Offer a trade? That looks pretty good. I'm always up for a trade. Always up to stay in the center as well. Let's take that. Okay, pawn's looking to go all the way. I guess we gotta, okay, go here. Rook back to cover everything. We'll get in front of that pawn, and it's the end game. It's time to bring the king. Time to bring the king, baby. Let's go. Bring that king. Okay, we've reached a position where there are as many white pawns as my own pawns on the 7th rank. That's probably not good, I would guess. Okay, okay. We need to survive here. I mean, once you're down to a lone king, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we're running for the hills at this point. I got nothing left. Go, my king. I can't even move my king anymore. Get all the pawn moves you can out. Run your king like crazy. That's all I got for you, folks. That is all I got for you. Go, king. Always go for a trade. At this point, probably want to move my pawn, run my king the best of my ability. And here we go. It's not real. This can't be real. It's checkmate in one move, and it's the move you'd expect anyone to play. It's habits, baby. It never fails. It doesn't make sense, but it never fails. The habits is untouchable once again. It never lets you down. Like, what? He is not a paid actor. He is not a paid actor. All of our actors are unpaid. Apparently, we did not fail the habits. It's unbelievable. How do we keep doing it, you might ask? It's the habits. They just never fail. Crazy. It's chess, baby. No, it's habits, baby. Okay. Yeah. All right. You got it, G Madrid. You got it. They really are, ENIAC. They really are. Exclamation mark, baby. It's habits, baby. If anyone's asking, it's habits, baby. 691. Oh, right away blast through. Let's make sure to get that fixed. We're pushing up to 700 here. Pushing up to 700. Maybe we can do it in one game? Question mark. We'll see. Moats, we might not need them. We take these ones to the moon. Who says we need more habits? Medium roller, thanks for the 19. Welcome back, 19 with prime medium roller. E4. Let's stick to the habits. It's the knights next. Always towards the center. None of this knights to the side nonsense. None of these crooked knights in the middle. Just the knights to the center. Bishop out. Here we go. C4, right? That's all we can make it to. We're going to castle, of course. Trades, we want those. Bishop's hit. We got to go back. What's on our mind here? Snorkel. Center. Bishop out. That's what we're looking to do. Pawn to b5 from our guy. Well, in times like this, let's make sure that we follow what we learned from our dear classmates. The move b5 truly indicates the need for another snorkel. That's right. Yasser would take, that's right. But Yasser's no 600, is he? All right, bishop there. Let's go back to basics here. Hit the old snorkel. Okay, the pawn's pushing up. We're just going to go ahead and take that. Bishop's not attacking anything here, so no worries. What the? To be honest, I didn't even know they could go that far. Well, no worries. We'll just take a free bishop here. We're up a bishop. Okay, knight takes back. All right, and let's just bring the habits back. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right? We want to get that bishop out. Thinking about the center, that's where we would put it. Meanwhile, this rook, we want to bring it into the middle, of course. And this is an important moment. Definitely not something, somewhere I could see a lot of mistakes being made. But we have seen it before, and we have learned from it. We got burned too many times. If there's pawns stacked up in the middle against us, we definitely do not want a situation where we have a bishop here because, man, we've been burned by this move before. So instead of that, and due to that being covered, our next move is actually forced. We have to go here. I know a lot of us might do this move, but if you've been watching the series, if you've been in class, you'll know that we've done a lot of work together identifying those nasty double attacks. So we're going to put the bishop here, and we're going to bring the rook to the middle and complete development. Why not g5? Well, my bishop was on c1. I'm only 3 digits ELO, so I can only see that far. So, actually don't really know what you're talking about. Can the knight go here? No. Can the knight go here? Yes. You don't need to think more than that. Knight goes into the center. Okay, it's our turn here. Obviously, we're going to go for an exchange. And we're going to go for an exchange. And we're going to go for an exchange. Okay. The queen is the only piece that's not really where it's supposed to be. And let's kind of, you know, reroute that. And I mean, it's been a while, but I guess we're slowly getting back to RPMs, right? Once we put our queen in the middle where it's supposed to be, onto the RPMs. Let's go. I know it's been a long-winded one, but we do have that. Got our pawns. Oh, geez. Right when I'm ready for the RPMs, buddy just smacks me with one of these. Okay. I mean, sorry, guys. We got to go right back. The rook is covering us here. I'm going to go back. At least stay in the center here. Best I can do. It's the only square I had available. But he's really thinking here. I need him to think a little bit more. It's time for our RPMs. We got more where that came from, buddy. RPMs. You don't have to think. One more. Okay. We'll go ahead and take that one. Got our RPM going strong. I'm just going to keep sending it. Okay. Send the RPM all the way up the board. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Queen is attacked. Where should we go? I guess we have to defend our bishop here. We're going to lose the game. Well, lose our bishop at least. So I don't really have any options. I mean, this does kind of control the center a little bit. It's the best I got. I guess I'll go here. Okay, bishop's hit. Where are we going to go? I mean, this looks like a nice, easy square right here. Just move the bishop back. Got our queen hitting the middle, our bishop hitting the middle. It's one of those new snorkels, just needs to be broken in. You know when you get a new baseball glove, it's like you just gotta break it in a little. Okay. Well, our snorkel's malfunctioning, which means at this point we've only got one move to continue the game here. Guys, what can I say? My stick is on the ice, but I feel like we got nothing here. I feel like this malfunctioning snorkel is... Dude, I can't even move this bishop. Goodness. No, guys, I mean, I'm dead here. I got nothing for us. Well, I got nothing. If that snorkel's not working, I'll make a new one. I'll make a new one. Finally. There we go. Got a real snorkel this time. All right, all right, all right. What am I even supposed to do? I can't even move my stuff here. Just getting absolutely crushed. absolutely crushed. But, you know, I'm going to make sure I keep my stick on the ice. Well, at least I lost with my stick on the ice. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I don't know what this snorkel thing was, but it's been working for us every other game. So honestly, guys, that has to be a manufacturer's error because snorkel has been pretty reliable for us every single game. But I don't know what this was. We got a faulty one here because I tried. You saw me. I was ready to play King H2 there, and it just wasn't happening, I guess. You know, you can't turn on the habits, though. Just remember, we failed the habits this game. The habits didn't fail us. Why not trade the bishop for a pawn at the end? Well, you obviously you're a new player, but a bishop is worth 3 points and a pawn is worth 1 point. So that's why we're here, to learn how to play chess together so we don't make those mistakes anymore. Yeah, bishop's worth 3, pawn's worth 1. So hopefully you can remember that for next time. Crestus, I wouldn't say that. No, I'm going to go with manufacturer error. It's the first time it's really happened, so I'm not too concerned here. Lancelor 24, thanks for the 62 months. Ernie 6677, thank you, Ernie. Thank you and welcome back. Welcome for the first time officially, Ernie. New sub. And Div Choi, thanks for the new prime. You don't understand this stream. I disagree. You're subbed with Prime. I think you understand it better than a good number of people, actually. I think you understand it better than Crestus, better than Blasteru, better than Zwem, better than Aliok R, better than Grotnuppel, better than, Midnight Fox, better than Silverbird. I think you do understand. Don't doubt yourself, man. You're a natural. Prime sub in like you know what you're doing. Fake it till you make it. Brazilian Monk, 100 bits. Thanks, Brazilian. We all have moron. We all have. Sorry, obviously that was probably confusing for everyone. I was talking to the guy named Moron. I know that. Probably thought I was talking to you. Hello, Lethbridge Chess. Habits Reloaded. V2. Bringing it back. Yes, sir. Brazilian Monk, another 100 bits. Thank you, Brazilian. A shout out to you. We got some new people ready to learn. The thing is, it makes sense, Lethbridge Chess. Why would you see the same people from last time? The hope is that the habits took them to the promised land. They better not be here. You know, can't have the same failing students. I'm not trying to have the best basketball team in the nation or anything. And the grade 5 championship goes to chessbrah. Skakprov, thank you for the 2 months with Prime. Good value here, obviously. Also, welcome to the EU. And welcome to EU here in the channel. Habits took you all the way to 281. All right, I'm not falling for it this time. Poach Jams, did you start at a rating lower than 281? Glad to hear it. Knights of Brights. Can we watch a Salty Clown game and see if he played habits? I think the over-under is probably going to be at 2 moves each game. So my default would be probably not. Okay, thank goodness. Poach started at 100. Whew. Played 25-minute games. Won 14 of them with habits. I love it, Poached. Okay. Whew. Thought you started higher than that, I was going to say. Yeet. What's up, Shizno? All right, let's continue. Let's not get down after a loss here. Jump right back in. Okay, we're going to match in the center. Obviously coming out with the knight. You know, beautiful double knight setup here. And we'll just defend. This. Okay, can't defend this. Okay. All right. Good talk. How many times has this happened? You know what it feels like? It feels like we're getting the fried liver, but on the other side. It's like the queenside fried liver. Not sure what you want to call it. Queenside fried liver. This is painful, man. This is painful. All right, we got to make sure to look at this game. Win or lose, we have to look at it. It's hurting too much. Can't defend the pawn, man. Ay, ay, ay. Bishop, I mean, I'm trying to bring the habits back, but saving this one is going to be a long shot, that's for sure. Okay. We go with e6, try to keep it habitual here. Bishop out. I don't want my king going more in the center, so unfortunately this one's off the table because our priority is getting our king all the way here and hitting with the snorkel. That's what we're doing. Rook into the middle. Try to pretend like we're just castled safely the entire time. Maybe no one will notice. Maybe no one will notice. Okay, shh. We're just going to get castled here. Okay, trade. Okay, shh. Just get oh, okay, knight's attack. Let's go in the center here. Okay, once we get here, nobody needs to be concerned anymore. It'll look like a normal game. If anyone happens to be jumping in, perfect. They'll just see a nice normal game. Making our way. Okay, our knight is hit. Well, I'd love to stay in the center. Can't. I'd love to go back where I came from. Can't. I'd love to play the next central move. Can't. So I guess we're going to go here. It is safe, and obviously no matter where we moved, we'd still be attacking the center because we were just in it. So that goes without saying. Should I move the king that many times in the opening? I mean, the answer is no, of course not. But what do you want me to do? I got dumpstered in the opening. Got absolutely killed this game. So I'm doing my best to stick to the habits, but no, believe me, I'm not happy. Not happy with the way this game has gone. Okay, pawn up to h4. Finally, we complete the king over to g8. Now we can get our snorkel in. Let's go. Oof, okay. Dang, we're all good again. It's like a normal game. Okay, pushing the pawn up, attacking our bishop, guys. Let's get back in. Our bishop can't go here, 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 here. Easy. We already know exactly where it's going to go. We got our rook in the middle. Our queen probably needs to rejoin the action. Once our queen gets back in there, you know, at least attacking some central squares, it's time for the RPMs. Yeah, I do. This time I feel it's not a snorkel malfunction. This time it's me. I can feel the clog snorkel here. Don't worry. I notice it. Nothing we can do about it right now, but you know, if I need some air later, I feel like I can just unclog it. Check it out. Okay, the queen's going over here. I think we're just gonna continue, like, right? Bring the queen back into the middle a little bit, and then time for RPMs. Just every possible random pawn move you can think of. But we have to fix our queen here. It's so anti-habits being in the corner like that. Terrible. Terrible. Okay, trade is always a nice, easy response for us. We don't need to think. Trades are always good. Okay, let's trade once again, right? Never going to complain about a trade. Queen. Offer a trade and finally bring it a little bit more towards the center here. And here we go. Time for a few RPMs. Oh, obviously a trade here. Okay, RPMs. Okay, and there we have it. All right, now we can no, never mind, actually. Now we can't. Well, now we can bring the king into the middle, I guess. Jeez, I can't move this thing at all. What the heck? This is depresso. Here comes my king. I got a bishop that can't move. Just have to keep our stick on the ice, right? Nothing more to do. All right. Stick on the ice. Okay. Stick on the ice here. What do we got? I can't even move my king. Okay, so we literally can't move the king. Like, I can go here, but for what? I probably just got to go back after that. Yeah, I don't know. This bishop's kind of stuck here. Guess we could hit the RPMs over here. We are in the endgame. It's about all I got here. Otherwise, we're just kind of moving the king for nothing. Well, let's see how he responds to this. Because if he checks me, then maybe we can move again. So I don't mind that. This is what I mean. I don't know what to do. All right, I'm going back. I guess maybe RPM next. Okay. Move our king. This guy's going to give me another check or what? No. Okay, he goes here, but that means finally my king can, can breathe. It can move, right? Finally, my king can move. Okay, let's use our king here. Oh. This is a bit of an error. But luckily, our bishop is such a strong defensive piece here that, yeah, I think this game's all wrapped up for us. Yep. Don't think he anticipated the defense that we'd be able to pull right here. Okay. hit some RPMs. Why don't we? Yeah, this is a very strong piece here, so obviously we want to take that. Okay, RPMs. Just go, go, go. Finally, our bishop, it's amazing. It can join the action. Feels like it's been MIA the entire time. This just feels great. I don't even want to move it again. Let's move our king. I'm just so happy to have the bishop joining us today. Okay. Moving my king, moving my king. Okay. Moving my king. It's so easy. It's habits, baby. We all won that game together. The circle won that game. How simple was that? Not a scratch on my back. Wasn't concerned for a second. Never doubted the habits. The habits never doubted me. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just beautiful. There you go, Bequadro. There you go, Bequadro. It was the snorkel that won. Oh, Tapir, thank you. Thank you, Tapir. The only one to remind us how important it was to review this game. This right here. This has been killing us. What can we do? We got to do a bit of learning here. Better have our notepads out. This is going to be a key one. So, I mean, we always start like this. And then we go here. And then the guy goes like that. And truly, there's no way to guard it. Right? There's no way to guard it. So, I mean, what's a guy to do? When we see this type of position hitting us in the face, what's a guy to do? If we remember on the other side of the board, what was our answer here? That against this, we were going to play this because the queen was watching over that square. So our solution, instead of allowing it, was to say, oh, the knight can't go there. Let me do something else. So now that we've got it on this side of the board, how do we stop the knight from going there so we can focus on doing other things? Because there's no way I can allow it. It feels like, honestly, a forced loss as soon as he plays it. I mean, forced loss for him in this case, but I think you know what I mean. Yeah, bishop. Unfortunately, the bishop out doesn't quite work this time because, I mean, the king is not a queen, right? There's no coverage on that square. So I think the simplest thing is, you know, a snorkel on this side is not unheard of for us. We could play it real early in the rare case that we see this and just say, I know what you want to do. Now you can't do it. That's it. And then after this, we can go right back to everything else we've been doing. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. Bishop d7. Yeah, bishop d7 I like a lot as well. But we've been recently drilling the double snorkel, so I don't exactly mind that. I feel like that's reasonable. a6, and obviously we're going to play h6 later. And at least with this one, you never have to worry about this move again for the rest of the game. That's a pretty nice feeling. So I'd say that takes care of it. Queenside snorkel. There you go. Queenside snorkel. It's decided. The gavel. A6. I feel like that's nice and easy because we never have to think about it again. It's not like it'll revisit as a possibility. So there we go. All right, everyone take note. Everyone take note. Queenside snorkel early. I like it. Let's see if we can give it a go. New habits just dropped. New habits just dropped. Okay, we got, of course, the matched pawns in the center. Coming out with the knight. In with our other knight. These guys are looking pretty solid together. Now, of course, we want to get our bishop out next. And we want to get castled. And we want to bring the snorkel. Okay, here makes sense because, I mean, the bishop is literally right in front of us. May as well hit him with the snorkel. And let's take that back, of course. Very happy to do it. Very nice, very nice. We want to get castled next, and we will. We have our snorkel. In fact, I mean, this is like the same as snorkeling above water. Like, we don't really need it, do we? Here we go. Want to get our bishop out, probably just to e6. And the rooks come into the middle. And from there, you guys know exactly what to expect. RPMs. Okay, the rooks have made it. Obviously, a capture here. Let's hit those RPMs. Let's hit the RPMs. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I got some dangerous moves coming for you here, bud. Dangerous moves. E5. I mean, whew, I would definitely take it here. Are we concerned about anything from our opponent? Well, let's check if anything's hanging. Okay. Nope. I just checked that. Bishop must have been on this square. That's my bad, guys. That's my bad. My fault. Bishop must have been on f3. It's the only explanation. I must have miscounted there. Okay. We're going to soldier on here. My fault. I take ownership of that. Bishop must have been on a different square. Okay. Let's continue with our RPMs here. Not going to lose faith. Not going to lose faith. No, that's on me. That's on me. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. And obviously our RPMs continue. That's a trade. That's a trade. And hey, that's a pawn in the middle. I mean, it ain't great, but let's get that RPM in. He's trying to take it from us. Not happening, pal. Not happening, pal. Okay, well, now that we're in the end game here, it's very important to get some of our pieces involved. King into the middle. Obviously, we got a pass pawn, so we can start thinking about maybe just pushing it all the way. I don't mind that at all. Okay, let's make a queen. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Well, it was a good thought. It was a good thought. Got the rook in the middle. Okay, well, it was a good thought. It was a good thought. Staying close to the middle, I guess. Okay, well, it was a good thought. It was a good thought. Stay close to the middle again. Just keep the stick on the ice. Don't despair. Okay, let's move the knight. I guess, I mean, I can't even bring my king in. This is so annoying. I guess I'll walk over. I feel useless. I'm not contributing here. Oh, okay. Obviously, that's a capture right away. Bring our king over. I don't really know what I'm doing. Trying to hang around the center, I guess. Bring our king up. Jeez. Center. Not really sure what we can do here. We'll stay central here. Offer a trade. That looks pretty good. Okay, take that. I mean, hey, I'm a guy that's got a king here. I got a king. That's about it. Let's use this king. Hey, get back here, pal. You take my pawns like that? Dude. Oh my goodness, now he's back on this side. Buddy, I can't keep up. Well, we'll keep the stick on the ice here. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Don't lose hope. Stick on the ice. Take the pawns. I would take the knight too, but my guy's he's pretty good, isn't he? Okay. I'll just hang on to that. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Well, I gotta just keep moving the king, I guess. Don't have much. Okay, let's move that pawn here. RPMs at all times. Okay, king out of the way. Hey, I'm coming down the board here, my friend. Don't forget about me. Thought we had a good one going there. I really did. I thought we had a good one going. But you know what he did, to his credit? He put me in check every single move, didn't he? We can never complain if we're being checked the entire time. At the end of the day, that's just good, solid technique. The guy knows what he's doing. He's a natural. And exactly right, Exemplary. It did feel like that could have gone either way. Well, no problem at all. No problem at all. Just bounce on to the next one. NYCDPR. All right, that's a mouthful. All right, let's just hit him with E4. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Nicola. Let's bring the knight out. Other knight out. This is what we've come to expect from the habits. Easy. Bishop comes out. We know we want to get castled here. There you go. And let's get that snorkel out. Follow up with this. Get our bishop into the center. It does not go here. Cannot go there, so it must go to e3. The rooks need to go to the middle. Here we are. All right, where does our bishop go here, guys? Who can help me out? Bishop's attacked. We have to move it. Where do we put it? Oh, people not paying attention. The center. Guys, how many times do we have to tell you? To the center. It seems the circle, you know, it still has some work to do. Need to go into the center. Take with the knight, of course. Hey, I got a nice trade coming up. Happy to do that one next. Yes, sir. Let me take that. Okay, our queen is up, which means our rook is coming. Rooks to the middle, the sweet, sweet sound of that fiddle. I can hear it now. There we go. D5, obviously a capture. We'll go right 4, and it's time for the one and only RPMs. Get your engine started, ladies and gentlemen. Impressive from our guy here. We've seen this before, haven't we? Not the first time we've been hit with this tricky idea. He's hitting us with an RPM of his own. I have to admire it. We just have to use the hover. The hover is undefeated. Does that look like a good position to be in? No, it doesn't. Which means that our knight's attacked and needs to move. Center, 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 all off limits, off limits, off limits, off limits. This is actually the easiest move of them all. I mean, it's not comfortable, but it's the only one we have. Just hover. Have a look at this position. Ask yourself, do you like it? Yeah, if not for that snorkel, we would have lost our knight. Wow. Look at that. The snorkel stays undefeated. That's one of the best moves in the position. All right, let's take it back. Don't mind if I do. All right, trade that knight in the center, of course. Nice, easy move. Okay, this guy must be new to chess. You know, he is 600, so maybe he's not familiar with hanging pieces, but we'll just go ahead and put that right back. Perfect. Okay, let's, of course, take here. Back to our RPMs, folks. Back to our RPMs. And we have this move that's also pretty useful. Now, hang on a sec. We literally just saw this. Exact same thing. I got another RPM for you then. How about that? And this knight, obviously we need to bring it back into civilization here. It's over there on H2. Not looking good at all. Okay. Not going to overthink things. Knight back into the game. We've moved pretty much all the pawns we can. We've got the knight back. Rooks are in the middle. I would say doubling the rooks is something I would definitely consider here. Queen move. Let's keep it central. Looks good to me. Staying near the center. Probably double my rooks next. Knight into the middle. Decent idea. Those are the things I'm thinking about. Okay, rook's being hit. We'll just go in front of the pawn. The classic. You attack me, I attack you. Retaliatory. Well, my next move might be rook takes. That'll certainly trade some pieces. We're always up to trade pieces. I also like my knight into the middle. Yeah, those are probably the two main things we're considering here. All right, rook goes over here. Yeah, I think we're gonna take that. Why not? Why the heck not? We get a trade. Not bad at all. Okay, more trades. Hey, this guy's helping us out. Everything is being traded. Rook takes h3. Jeez. Rook takes h3. Looking a little menacing, but, you know, we got some RPMs to kill here. Let's hit him up. Don't you love it when it's your turn and there's only one dot? It means you only have one square to go to. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, honestly, keep sending, I think. RPM, RPM, RPM. One dot, one move. Nice and easy. Send that pawn. Don't need to think much about it. Once again, RPM. Let's see if it can take us home. Okay. Okay. I guess we're taking with the king. Okay. Let's do it. Take a win there. Yes, sir. Very, very nice. Habitual is up at 689. Chuck this. Thanks for the 58 months. Moats, I'm glad to hear it. The queen side snorkel as black. That's what it's all about. Mr. Reliable. Always stops that knight into b5. I think you're probably right. Content, everything. It's habits, baby. That's all it is. You know, we're not doing anything too crazy, I wouldn't say. Is a positive attitude habits? Absolutely. Because we're relying on the habits. Why wouldn't you have a positive attitude? You just know that they're going to work every single game. And if they don't, it was your mistake. You failed the habits, not the other way around. Let's continue. We're up against Petey McGowan. All right, Petey. Into the center I go. Knight next. Knight to match. Bishop out. Two knights, bishop. Is it getting predictable, guys? I hope so. That's literally the point. Take. Pawn to h3. Let's get the snorkel in. d3. We know we need to develop this bishop, and it cannot go there, so it must go to e3. Rook into e1. Looking pretty solid. Knight over to h5. I don't really know what Buddy's up to over there, but I'm just gonna, oh, okay, let's make sure to trade that. Here comes our rooks to the middle. Guess what's coming next? RPM, RPM. Oh, pause. Make sure to trade, of course. Trade that, and RPM time. RPM. Ah. Don't you just love it? The sweet smell of an RPM in the morning. Okay. This is one of those, like, things are probably not looking good, but I'm just gonna close my eyes and hit the RPMs. Okay. Maybe the guy's looking to stack them up. That's what I would do in this situation. Just continue the RPMs there. Nice. Okay, we'll just move the king. Like the dots are just... the dots don't seem to be showing up. It must be in the settings. Must have the settings wrong here. Second. You want to make sure to show all the legal moves. To investigate the settings here. Huh. Show legal moves is on. Well, it looks like that's checkmate. Why is my time running? Click it. See the dot. That's the move I have to do? Jesus. Well, you know what they say, guys. Stick on the ice. Damn it. Thought maybe if we pretended we were disconnected there, we might have got the win. Oh well, didn't work. I try everything, you know. I'm out here working for these points. Well, good reminder. Never resign. You know, there's always a chance even at the very end. What occurred here? Buddy Petey McGowan just hit us with an absolute thumper of an idea. He took, and then he pushed the pawn, and just, we were like kind of dead at this point. Wow, that was one of the most crushing games that has ever happened to us in a way. Like the F-pawn just, like, straight on in. Brutal. Oh, not much to do about that. I mean, we can't touch this. Got to take. Well, it looks like this is a forced win against habits. Hope that nobody else ever plays it again. All right. Chalk that up to a forced win and move on. Okay. And the next one here, we'll just match the center pawn. In comes the knight. Obviously, our other knight coming in next. Not quite. Hold. Queenside snorkel. We remember this. Not today, pal. You caught me on a bad day. Okay, obviously a trade. Let's try to get back to normalcy here, right? We want to get our knights out. Let's go. Okay. Trade. Bishop. We can't get out there, which unfortunately means no option. If you can't get out there, don't force it. Never put the bishop in front, which means you're probably having to put your bishop there. All right, he pushes the pawn in the middle. We can't take it this way, so we got to take this way. This looks like a move right into the center. Don't hate that. And hey, look at the bright side. We can actually get our bishop out to that square after all. Okay, king is in check. I guess we can get developed and block the check. I'll do that. I'll sign up. I will sign up. Now, king wants to get castled. Rooks want to make it to the middle. You guys should be familiar at this point. And let's not forget our snorkel on the king side. The heck is this? What are you doing, pal? Okay, we're going to castle. Here comes the snorkel. Rooks are coming to the middle. And then it's time for RPMs. We don't need to be concerned here. Everything is nice and easy. Now we can't put our rook here, so obviously I'm feeling like, maybe rook here might be the next one. Like I want to move the bishop so I can get the darn rook there. Not really sure what to do though. So we'll try to bring the rook as central as we can, but really there's not much there, so I think I might just like skip to the RPMs at this point. Whoa! Whoa! No, this is a huge error. This guy just resigned? Are you joking me? He resigned? Never resign. Never. Anna Cramling knows what we're talking about. Right, Anna? Nudge, 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 wink, wink. Never resign. Right, guys? Welcome. Anna Cramling, thanks for the raid. I'm bringing back Building Habits, a series from 2021. It is on YouTube. You may have seen it. You may have heard about it. You might know me. Hey, that's that habits guy. But we're doing it again. We're teaching from the ground up. We started at 400 ELO. Believe me, we do not win every game here. But we win most of them. And the reason we win most of them is because we're following the habits. This is the best beginner tool out there. This is the only way that you need to learn chess. We are a growing circle of chess enthusiasts, so please join us. What does RPM stand for? Random pawn move. Random pawn move. And isn't it nice? We just reviewed this. We finally get to use it in a game, and we win a game in 16 moves. Amazing. This is what it feels like to study chess. Hello, Greg. Always room for you, brother. Of course. Welcome in, Raiders. Let's jump into another one and see if it works as well as we say. When I say the habits, I'm talking about everything on your screen right now. Make sure you take a look. Oh no. You guys may be familiar with this guy's older brother, Big Wesley, but we're up against Big Wisely. Let's see if we can handle him. We're going to stick with the habits. Pawn in the middle. Then the knight. Then the other knight. Always two knights follow. Then the bishop. There's only going to be one bishop you can move. Move it. Your 3-digit ELO. You can't see more than 3 squares. If you can, take it all the way out. Castle as soon as possible, which means as soon as the bishop and knight are out, boom, castle, done. Then hit him with the snorkel so that you always have that escape square for yourself. Take. So we got the knights out, we got the bishop out, we castled ASAP, we got the snorkel with H3 so we can always breathe later. And we're going to make sure to continue the exact same way that we always do. Next, we need the pawn up so that our other bishop can join. There we go. Bishop needs to join the game. I can only see 3 moves ahead. Can I go here? No. Can I go here? We actually, guys, we have been playing habits for a while. We're at 700 ELO almost, and we start at 400. We have lost so many games to this that we have improved. It took us losing to this probably like 5 to 10 times, but at last we realized when there's pawns in the center coming at us, you don't want to have too many pieces in a row here because they're going to get attacked. So if that's not available and that's not available, I've only got one move. That's it. I know I need to develop my bishop. Let's see what comes next. Anybody? We've got our snorkel. We've moved both of our bishops, both of our knights. Our king's castled. What's the next step? You don't need to overthink here. It's all laid out. This is the same pattern you're going to use to play every single game. Exclamation mark fiddle. Rooks to the middle. Oh, I can almost hear the sweet sound of the fiddle already. Rook to the middle. Queen out. And the other rook would like to join it. The rooks are best placed right there in the middle. Knight's attacked. Speaking of the middle, where should the knight go? If our knight is ever attacked, if our pieces are ever attacked, where should they go? The middle. Is that available? Yeah. There we go. Right on in. Right on in. Knight into d5. Don't even need to think. Am I even considering other moves? No, not at all. If the center is available, into the center you go. Don't think about anything else. This is the number 1 square I want to go to. That's probably number 2. That's number 3. That's number 4. Notice how they are all in the middle. Some more than others. One of the easiest rules to remember. Trade. Right? Okay, don't need to worry. Trade. It's the same value piece. Let's just keep things simple. Take it off the board and bring our other rook into the middle. Don't need to think too much on these moves. They're all laid out for you in the habits, so it's the same thing every single time. It's just habits, baby. All right, what should we be doing now? RPMs. What the heck does that mean? What the heck does that stand for? It stands for random pawn moves. Never make your random pawn moves in front of your king, and that's all I got for you. Start sending them. You don't need to use any thought. Just send them up the board. Look at this random pawn move. My opponent doesn't know what to do. He's like, holy crap, this is the best move I've ever seen. Chabu, I swear to God, just push those guys. Don't give a wink of thought. Obviously, we're taking, because anytime we have a trade, we'll definitely go for it. We got another one. Push it. Can we push this or this? No. So you already know. Here I am. C3. Send it up the board. No regard. Okay, queen's attacked. If we take this, we're going to get 5 points and we're going to lose 9. So obviously we have to move our queen. Where can we move it here? All of these squares suck. So we have to go here. It's forced. It's the only move. And, oh, okay. Pause, everybody. Everybody pause. Everybody pause. Sorry. Apologies. Got to make some trades happen. Okay. Trades. And we'll just follow up with yet another trade. And you can see the habits are just dominant. Well, you guys didn't come at a good time. I mean, look, wait, hang on. Look at my match history. Hold on a sec. Hold on. We've won some games, I swear. We've won some games, guys. I mean, who are we kidding here? We've won some games. Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've won some games. I swear. We've won some games. Right here. See that? Boom. And I promise we were using the same habits back then. Yeah, ask anyone here. They'll tell you. They'll tell you. Well, don't ask that guy. Just, maybe ask. Anyway, you can take my word for it. Just remember, anytime the habits don't work, you failed the habits. The habits have not failed you. Remember, you have failed the habits. It seems that Big Wisely is as strong as his brother. B calorie, I definitely do not. That is a gross misjudgment of the situation. You may have seen me stumble here, but you won't see me fall. Let's continue. Pawn in the center. Knight out. Knight out. We're going to do it exact same every single game. The bishop to follow. Yes. What's next? We want a castle, right? Castle. ASAP. There it is. Okay, there's a hanging pawn in the middle. I guess we're going to take it. Sure. Trades, trades, trades. Okay, knight takes. Are there any trades to make? Actually, there's not. So I guess we're going to continue with our snorkel. Let's remember, 3 plus 3 is equal to 1 plus 5. Everyone remember that beginner math class we took at the start of the year? Well, obviously this guy wasn't in it. Sir? Sir? Sir, this is a Wendy's. What do you want me to do? The habits are forcing me to play good moves. Let's continue. Right back to them. I mean, it's not difficult. Oh, trade. Everybody pause. Trade incoming. Bishop developing. And where is it developing? Where it's hitting the center. 2 happy bishops. Rook into the middle. Queen up. Rook over. And then it's time for RPMs. Is that making sense to everybody? It's the same thing every time. It's so easy. What do we do here? Trade. I'm not even concerned. Easy trade. Okay, let's get our rooks into the middle. Boom. Bishop needs to move. Where's it going to move? Somewhere where it attacks the center. There you go. Bishop B3. All right. He's moving the rook up. You know what time it is. R, P, M. R, P, M. R, P, M. Oh, hold on. We have a check. All right, well, I don't know how we're going to come out on the other side of this, but everyone just take a second to regroup. I don't know how we're going to find the strength to continue after we've been checked one time. All right, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to soldier forward. I don't know where I find this strength. I thought it was all over after we got checked once. RPMs. I'm not going to switch up here. RPMs. And anytime I see someone without a snorkel, I'm gonna drown that bastard. Get him out of here. It's habits, baby. Why do you think we talk about the snorkel so much? Why do you think I play this all the way back on move 5 or 6? It's so this doesn't happen. So I don't look like this ever in my life. You're never going to catch me getting checkmated right on my castled king. You're never going to see that. Oh, shit. Guess we're not supposed to see that. All right, let's jump into the next one here. This guy has chess in his username, so you know he's 600. Let's bring the pawns into the middle. Here come the knights. Nothing special. Bishop out. 3 squares. There we go. Oh, double snorkel from my guy here. An enjoyer. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the double snork? That's a guy that's going places in life. All right. Got our bishop out, pawn out, next bishop. You guys getting the hang of it? Bishop controls the center. This bishop controls the center as well. I would move it here, but I can't. All right. Let's get castled. We got the snorkel coming up next. Okay, he's going to take. We're going to take back. There's the snorkel. That's so that what happened last game to our opponent will not happen to us. Very, very crucial. Let's get the rooks in. The middle awaits. You see how easy it is to play good, solid, fundamental chess. Look at us go. Bishop here. I don't care at all, buddy. It's RPM time. Take that. Send it, send it, send it. I'm ready. I got this one too. RPM, RPM. Okay, we got a trade to make here. Okay, we got another trade to make there. Nothing doing. So it's time for more RPMs. This one's going to be next. Just kind of moving along to the next one. Oh, okay. Apologies. Take towards the middle here. Okay, he wanted to trade this pawn for this pawn. Maybe he's into vintage. Not really sure. All right, well, RPMs. Let's keep sending them. Let's keep sending them. Do we care if the random pawn move is protected or not? Absolutely not. Do we care if it's protected? This guy's hilarious. Do we care if it's protected? Hell no. Hell no. Send the pawns non-stop. It doesn't matter. Just keep sending them. Pause. Knight is attacking our rook. We need to move this thing. You attack me, I attack you. That's the school that I went to. You attack me, I attack you. All right. We're looking to continue these RPMs here. Go, go, go. RPMs. RPMs. Isn't it so nice that you just don't have to think about anything? Life is easy. Being a random pawn mover. And look at my opponent here. Can we take a moment to appreciate his snorkel? I mean, He put this into existence on move 5 of the game. And look at it paying dividends. Say what you want about this guy, but this guy is prepared. Center of the board. Very easy move for me to make right there. Moving my rook and into the center and taking back a pawn. We want to start getting our pieces into the center. Okay, obviously this guy's new to chess. We'll just go ahead and take this free knight. Okay. Hey, we'll just use the snorkel. Make use of that one. I feel better about it already. Okay, queen here. Obviously, we already got a snorkel, so we don't need another one. Let's go here. Okay, obviously a trade. We want to take that one. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, I'm thinking maybe into the center of the board a little bit here. Obviously, a trade is something we're interested in. Yeah, but he knows that. He knows how strong a trade would be for us, so he does avoid it. Dang, this guy's a good player. Well, just go ahead and use our snorkel here. Okay, and what are we going to do at this point? I mean, I guess I'm just making a move that kind of feels like it's near the center, I guess. Any type of trade I would definitely go for here. Okay, queen here. I'm kind of stuck what to do, guys. I'm just going to put the bishop in the center. Always operate in the center. It's the safest. All right, bishop's got to move. Where can we go? Somewhere where it still attacks the center. We'll just go back where we came from. Always the safest place. That's what I always say. Okay, bishop back. Still hitting the center. Queen is obviously doing well in the center. Okay, queen's under attack. Let's obviously move. See if we can stay in the center here. Let's go like that. Okay, our bishop is attacked. And again, it has to move. Again, I want to stay near the center. So I guess let's try this. That could work. Try to stay nearby. I need some mistakes from the opponent, don't I? We're probably not going to be able to make this happen on our own. Oh, perfect. Got a trade there. And at this point, I mean, we got pawns and we got a king. So I guess we start sending our pawns and start sending our king. That's pretty much all I got, guys. Okay. Just send. All right, here. Let's go. Okay, somewhere that hits the center, I guess. Like, trying to figure out good square for it, but we'll go here. Hanging bishops, so. Staying near the center. I guess this one here looks pretty good. Obviously, we got a trade here. And finally, I guess our king can join the fray. Okay, bishop. Really hard to stay near the center, I feel like, on these ones. Okay, the rest of our RPM's out. All right. Not sure what we can do here. Pawns are getting real close, aren't they? I mean, I'm kind of stopping the pawn, but I don't feel good about it. Jeez. Using my king. Best of my ability here. I guess we'll take that one. Okay, go into the center here. See what we can do. We're on the run here. We're on the run. Let's see what's happening here. King on the run. Stick on the ice. We keep the stick on the ice. Don't tell me that you guys were ready to resign. Don't tell me that. Nonsense. Get out of here. Most important rule. Never give up. Don't resign. The habits don't fail. You only fail the habits. So don't fail them. And don't resign. Haters are going to say it was photoshopped. But you guys were here. You'll vouch for me. What was his mistake? What was White's mistake in this game? When they had the queens and they were fighting for the checkmate there, what was the mistake? They didn't check. They didn't check every single turn. That's exactly right, guys. They didn't check. If they just checked me, it's impossible. It would have been stalemate. Literally impossible. But they failed even the most basic of habits. What were my mistakes to be in a losing position? Well, what's a losing position? A losing position is one that you're going to lose. Am I going to lose this? Obviously, we have some trolls in chat. On to the next game. We're going to match in the center. Always a capture. 2 pawns. Don't care. Bringing my knights out. Knight needs to move. Into the center we go. Yep. Always look in the center. Straight on in. No problem at all. Okay, time for the other knight. Let's do it. We need to move this bishop, right? And then we want to get the pawn up. And then our other bishop needs to move. Where can it go? Right? That's what we need to start thinking about right here, planning ahead. So we know that our knight's in the middle. Got our other knight out. Bishop out. Pawn next. Oh, hang on. Not pawn next. Okay, this knight can't go in the middle. Can't go in the middle there. Oh. I mean, I don't want to go to the side of the board. I mean, fuck me. I don't want to go back where I started. I guess I'm going here. Oh my goodness, dude. Lay off me. I can't go in. Jeez, I only got 1 square. Oh my god. Dude, you're making me look like a fool in front of the class here. I've got my knight on the... Oh, I apologize, everyone. This is just embarrassing. Just embarrassing. The only way I can bring this back is just to redeem, right? To keep trusting the habits. E6, try to get my bishop out. I mean, it's the best I can do, right? Got to keep trusting the habits. Just think, you know what? What would the habits do? Would the habits just drop down and play dead? No. The habits would keep fighting. Ah. Man, it's so great to have this hawk-like vision to be able to take these free pieces. Safest place to go is right back where you came from. That's what I learned. Yoink. Just gonna in there, pickpocket, and come right back. All right, We're playing the same position, but you're missing a knight now. Our bishop is attacked. Where can it go? Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Now, I feel like the material is about even right now because this knight is terrible. Okay, now I feel like I'm up a piece. Now I feel like I'm up a piece. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. Not liking those pawns over there, but you do what you got to do. We got our knight in the middle. I'm desperately trying to finish the habits, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm getting there. We got to take this in the middle. I have so many things I need to do. Oh my God, it keeps attacking me. Dude, give me a second. I'm trying out here. I'm trying. My knight needs to move now. Can't stay anywhere near this. I'm probably going to go here, I guess. Kind of the only place I can go. We'll try it. We'll try it. Knight c3. My bishop literally can't go to those two squares, so we're kind of forced here, guys. I'm just going to go here. I'm so desperate to catch. Dude, okay. Can't go in the center. Next best thing, probably here, right? That's central, and it attacks the center. It's pretty much the best I got. Please let me castle. Please. I'm begging you. Okay, we got a trade to make. And finally, on move 19, ladies and gentlemen, Habitual has castled. Thank you. Thank you very much. Make sure to get the snorkel in right away so we can breathe. Okay, knight into the middle. Now I'm trying to take stock here. I think we're on, yeah, we're trying to get those rooks into the middle. So perfect. Knight there. I mean, what the hell's little bro doing? I'll go ahead and take that. Obviously, this guy must be a little bit new to chess. Okay, well, I guess we'll take a free rook. Bishop under attack now. We got to move it. This attacks the center, so I definitely like that. There we go. I'm looking like a pretty good game here. I saw that he hung a knight. He also hung a rook here, so looking pretty nice for us. We got the rooks in the middle, and whoa. Ooh, that is a Valentine's Day kiss that I am not looking to go for right now. I only have one move, period. Like, I thought this might be a situation where my great rook's in the middle might be able to bail me out. No, I got one move and one move only, which means it's definitely going to take me a long time to find it. But when my stick is on the ice, you can be damn sure that I'm going to find a way to fight. When have we ever resigned? Never. We never give up. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make sure that I click all the damn pieces until I see something that makes sense. How do I cover that square right there? I might click every single one before I finally locate one that works. Oh, my opponent's offering a draw here. Let's obviously honor that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought he went back. All right. Well, of course, we had to honor that gentleman's repetition. We have the rooks in the middle. I think it's time for some RPMs. Okay, let's continue that one there. Very nice, very nice. Okay, don't know what that's all about, but let's go ahead and, yeah, keep the RPMs coming. Okay, pawn here, bishop's got to move. I mean, Not giving me much choice here, my man. Oh my goodness, I'm getting absolutely destroyed here. Okay, continuing the RPMs. Random pawn moves. That's all you need to know. Okay, let's try to take it, I guess. That's about all I got here. Maybe we can stack them up. We're getting close to the end game, so I'd like a lot of trades, and maybe I'll get my king into the middle at least. Okay, we got to take that, of course. Take that one as well. Our bishop's attacked here, and we actually can't move it. Otherwise, I would just go into the center. So what can we actually do here? Dude, I think I have to move my king. A little uncomfortable. I would really like to trade the queens because at the moment I'm kind of feeling like we're gonna be lost. Okay, king there. I think we go back to our stacked rooks here. Try to grab this. I don't know. Trying to finish some plans here. It's amazing. I have no pawns anywhere. What happened to them all? Let's take that one. Oh, you played that one fast here. Holy smokes. Jeez, oh my goodness, dude. Lay off me for a second, would you? Holy smokes. Guy's absolutely killing me here. Okay, I got 2 bishops. I'm naked here. What can we do? I'm lonely here. Just bishops. Just bishops. This is depressing. What do you want from me? I got 2 bishops. I have no pawns, nothing. There's nothing I can do. Loki just, I feel like he hit us with a beautiful set of moves there near the end. I don't even know what hit me at some point. Rook takes and queen d7? Wow. How did he not take here? I don't know. I don't know. My goodness, what happened there? I thought we were, recovering a little bit. Okay, believe me, now that I remember what opening we played, guys, I have absolutely no issues with this. This is a loss we just have to take. Take it on the chin. Look at this. Knight on the side, disgusted by this. But it was forced, I promise. I had to do it. I didn't have other options. Ugh, I hate it though. I hate it. Knight on the side of the board like that is terrible. Yeah, I think we deserve this loss. Can't be winning games like this. It would feel wrong. Coacher22, thank you for the 51 months. Habits, baby. Yenner Chess, 14 months. Welcome back, Yenner. Orwell, 86, 46 months. Guardfather, 26 for 39 months with Prime. And the one and only Numeroid, 110 months. Can you believe it? The chessbrahs are celebrating our 10-year stream anniversary. And Numeroid, with that 110 months, the guy's pretty much been around the entire time. Hello, Numeroid, and hello, 110 months. And Phoebe, thanks for the raid. Cheers to Phoebe. I saw a shout out in there, so I think we did get that. But shout out to Phoebe Witt for the raid. 145 people, hopefully here to build some habits and learn some chess. Okay. habits, e4, then the knight, and then the other knight. In comes the bishop. We know what we're doing. This should not be a surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, look at our position. It's flowing. It's going. Hang on just a second. We've played this before. We've seen this before. I can't tell you the innumerable amount of times that we have taken this knight because we see that it's possible. But the hover, it stays undefeated. We have tried to take it. Boy, have we paid the price and lost our queen. We're not going to do it again. We're going to learn. We're going to be better. And we're going to make sure to scroll back to that page in the notebook. Yeah, as soon as you scroll back to it, you'll remember the pain. Let's just keep developing, baby. Keep developing and look forward. We take it back. Not concerned. That's a trade right there for us. Obviously, we'll go ahead and take that. Let's bring the rooks into the middle. Like it never happened. Let's go. Okay. Queen there is quite the threat, honestly. We are doing the thing where we have a snorkel and we're not even in water. And it's feeling pretty useless. So let's make sure to defend. Okay, hang on a sec. I got to check something real quick. Did chess get an update? Does the king not actually count as a... Does the king count as a defender? Okay, no, I'm not seeing anything online. I'm just going to go ahead and take that. It looks safe. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on this, so let's... Okay, the moment of truth. Don't you just love how the guy's playing this move instantly? Like, it's almost as if he's trying to make me think that he planned it. It's like, oh yeah, okay. Bishop for pawn, okay, perfect. Okay, yep. Next, yep. Buddy, you're down a piece. What are we talking about here? Trying to trick me. I can count. I know what just happened there. You're not going to get me like that. Okay, king. Let's bring it to the middle. It is an endgame, by the way, so I don't mind my king being a little more out there. And let's hit the RPMs. King, we'll stay central here, right? Okay, RPMs. Let's go. A6. All right, let's continue. The knight would love to go in the center, but I can't. So I guess this is the next best move. Can't go there, so we go back and, you know, we got these moves coming up. Just continuing with the RPMs. RPMs don't need to worry. Don't need to think about anything. RPMs will take us home. Let's take that. RPM again, right? I'm just making my way through every single pawn. RPM. Random pawn move. If I can get a trade, I'd love it. Please trade with me. Okay, thank you. Isn't this great, guys? Wait, what? Dude, I see what's happening now. This guy hasn't installed the latest version of chess. I've got the update, but he doesn't. Oh, man, this poor guy. He doesn't realize that the king can actually take all this stuff. Oh, dude. Oh, man. No, this is brutal. I feel bad at this point, guys. Because I'm going to play here, and he's going to take it. I feel bad. I mean, it's not fair. We're playing on different versions here. I feel terrible. It's a shame. Okay. Well, this guy's obviously bad. Missed a free knight there. Okay, well, how are we going to trade? I guess we're in an endgame, so we got a nice active king. Just want to take our opponent's pawns. So go here, take that. Maybe go back, threaten this one, try to take that. It's the best I got. Endgame, endgame. Let's take this. Okay, sure. Let's maybe bring the rook around. Maybe threaten some more pawns. Stay central here. Obviously now he's got the free knight, but maybe he'll miss it. Okay, nice. Just pick a pawn and attack it. It's usually how we do things in the end game. Oh, trade. Perfect. All right, now we just need to use these pieces and kind of attack our opponent's pawns. So we'll just attack, attack, attack. This looks like a hangy pawn. Use our king as a nice weapon here to try to take all the pawns in sight. Let's go like this. Okay. I'm able to clean up these pawns here. Okay. King obviously needs to make its way back here. Most important piece, we need to motor this guy all the way over exactly where he needs to be, right in front of these guys. Okay. We're here. We're here. We got the knight in the center. You know, I feel like we're doing the right thing here. I can't exactly win these pawns. How do I attack them? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what to do, to be honest. I'll go here for now. This guy's playing well. Okay, here, obviously, we only got one move. My favorite, when there's only one dot. There we go. Only got one dot, only got one move. Okay, we'll take this one. Knight's hit. Probably go to the safest square. You know, still hitting the center right there. Okay. Let's do that. And I think we'll just bring our pieces to the center. Oh, okay. We'll take this. All right. And now I think the bishop and knight will coordinate really well together here because all we need to do is use the center. Once we use the center, I think the technique here is something that we can show. I just want to use that. Great technique. Pieces in the center, really all that you need to do. That's what this is all about, folks. Just pieces in the center. It's really what you just love to see. Pieces in the center, executing exactly as you'd like to have them. You know, those central pieces, they mean everything. And that's exactly why, you know, we're able here to showcase the good technique, and you know, all because of the pieces in the center there. We're able to ensure that these two pieces take home the victory. Oh, that wasn't too bad at all. I'm sure if you just write this one down, you'll be able to remember it for next time. So awesome. Great. Everyone make sure that's in your notes there. All right, everyone got that one? I'm going to take it off the blackboard here in a sec, so make sure you write it down because I'm not going to say it again. Very nice. You know, you can just, sometimes you get that great feeling when you just feel like the habits are coming together. You know, you can just feel something in the air. I feel it. Do you feel it? Because I definitely feel it. Let's continue. Ooh, guys, we are playing a 700. I actually can't remember. Maybe you guys know. Have we played a 700 before? Is this our first time playing a 700? I think it actually might be. I don't know if we have. Rating's looking a little scary, so I'm like, man, maybe this is the first time. We're into real territory, real business here. Bishop cannot go here. It never goes in front, so we must move the pawn. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm playing a 700. I already can't get my bishop at where it's supposed to go. This is freaky. Is anyone here a 700? I need to know that I have some friendly 700s around to protect me. Obviously, trade every single time. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to take it with the bishop because, plain and simple, I need to castle. So I'm not going to mess that up. Knight into the middle. We cannot. Let's go here. Next most central square, right? And castle next. I need to castle. There we go. Okay, obviously get our snorkel in there. And we have some fixing to do. You know what I mean? I don't feel like our pieces are that happy. So what the heck are we going to do? Right? This knight needs to move. It can't go in the center. It can't even go back where it usually goes. But I'd like to move it somewhere where it attacks the center. So, I mean, this is kind of rough. I guess we're going to go here. I need this bishop to develop. Then I need to move this bishop. Then I need the two rooks in the center. I mean, this is a lot to ask, but at least I have some kind of plan. I'm trying to let the habits take me home. Okay, bishop out. Jeez, feels good to actually develop my bishop. It's move 14. Is this day one of new habits? The habits are so good that people think the exact same basic level 1 simple habits are new because we keep winning with them. How good are these habits? Okay, we see the pawn push. I guess I'll take. Take with the knight, bring the knight into the center. Still attacking the center. Also makes a nice threat on the bishop here. Obviously, we'll trade that. Any type of trade we go straight for. Okay, well, dude, this is quite annoying. So I need my rook here, but I can't do it. And I need my rook here, but the bishop's in the way. So I think we move this bishop. I can't go here. I'm thinking this looks good. Attacking the center, and then next moves, boom. Rook in the middle and rook in the middle. That is what we need. There we go. Okay. Let's go here. All right, the knight is the knight's move. I guess we go in the middle, offer a trade. That could be good. I don't mind that. Hey, okay, we got a trade here. Not bad at all. It is an endgame, so of course we need to bring our king in. It's pretty much the first step of every endgame, right? What should we be doing here? King in and pushing pawns. That's pretty much all I got. All right. King in, pushing pawns. Well, hey, I'll take the center. I'm not afraid of that. Take the center. There we go. We jumped right into the end game. We're basically just gonna RPM our way here. Once you're in the end game, to be fair, like RPMs are RPMs in the end game, right? Once you're there, you don't really need to think about, oh, can't move the pawns in front of my king, because you don't have pawns in front of your king. There's no pawns in front of your king. Your king should be in the center, hopefully. Look at these RPMs go. Obviously, we got to trade. Just go, 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 go. Right? You see the value here of just all these RPMs. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Oh, buddy. Literally, if you kept your pawns on light squares, this guy would be 1,000% useless. Bishop here. Let's bring it back somewhat like central. I mean, at this point, I don't really like my bishop on the side of the board. I got a pawn here. I got absolutely nothing in front of it, right? Smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. So you better believe it's on my mind to move. Better believe it. All right. We push this pawn as far as it'll go. Push this pawn as far as it'll go. Time to use my king. Use it as a weapon. Right? Run that king around like crazy. That's all I know in an endgame. Boom. Boom. Don't need to think too much. Bishop's attacked. Where should it go? Definitely in the center. Okay, bishop for a pawn. Obviously, that's not good math, so let's make sure to keep using our king here. Okay, in hindsight... No hindsight. I haven't lost faith. I believe in the habits. I won't let them down, and they won't let me down. Okay, bring that pawn up. Oh, okay, got to move our king here. We're in check. Our king out of the way here. Don't lose faith in the habits. Don't lose faith. King, okay. Takes a free knight. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Get off my back, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. Out of the way. I got pawns to queen. Out of my way. Hang on a sec. What are you really up to, pal? If I'm in the center, what's happening with you? Okay. I'm staying. I'm Mr. Center. You know me. The one and only. Okay. Well, it appears that our Mr. Center option has definitely worked here. Okay. It's our turn. It actually feels weird that it's our turn. Not bad at all. Let's make some more moves in the center. Bishop d4. Don't mind if I do. Okay, let's obviously stay in the center. I mean, I feel like in an endgame, it's just the safest, smartest thing to do. Pieces in one of these four squares is never gonna be bad. Come on now. Who are you kidding? Okay. Let's make a queen here. Let's see. We really just need to put the king in check here. Maybe look for a queen trade. Okay, just need to put the king in check. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. Didn't think it would be that easy, but man, habits are just so goddamn strong. Wow. Amazing how that worked out for us there. It's just habits, baby. He can't keep getting away with it, they say. How can he keep doing it? We took down a 700, but we didn't become a 700, guys. We have one try right here, right now. Can we lock in as a circle? The whole circle has to lock in. If there's even one part of the circle that shows sign of weakness, then the entire circle crumbles. Let's go. Lock in. Oh, we're up against the 700, aren't we? It had to be the case. Up against the 700. Well, let's keep the habits strong. Let's not worry that we're up against a world famous 700 here. Let's just do what we know and love. Habits, baby. Let's go. Snorkel. Center. Rook to the middle. Bishop out. Hold on. Bishop. Where can it go? Here. Got my snorkel on this side. Got my snorkel on this side. Yes, the 700 is testing our mental here. And we are not going to allow it. The double snork. Saving the bishop. The 700 would probably win against any other 600 right there. But we came prepared. What comes next? Rook, middle. Bishop out, queen up, rook, middle. Sound of the fiddle. We do not want to ruin our pawns, so I'm not going there right away. We're going in with the bishop next. Oh, hang on a sec. We got a trade. Trade alert, trade alert. Bishop in. Here we go. Getting the bishop out. Of course, we want the queen up next. There it is. The bishop on e3. Looking great. Looking at the center. Got the queen up. We're going to bring the rook to the middle. All is looking good. All right, what are we feeling here, guys? Is the circle strong? I'm feeling okay about this one. I'm feeling okay. Okay, pawn move, obviously. Capture, nice and easy. The hover is not, it's not hovering well. Yeah, no, I don't like the look of that one. Doesn't look right. Something's off there. Yeah, not liking that one. But obviously we are obliged to trade, so we're going to go ahead with this one. And the knight takes d5. Okay. Going to complete. The rook's to the middle, obviously. Okay, a3. We got an easy capture there. No problem at all. Oh, my. Dude, I didn't hover. When it mattered most, we didn't hover. But hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. As long as we don't break the circle, as long as the circle remains unbroken, there's hope. All right, pal. All right, I see you there, pal. Let's hit him with the RPMs, I guess. Ay, ay, ay. Queen, stay in the center. Come on, focus, focus. Let's go. Focus up here. Don't lose hope. The habits never quit on us. Let's not quit on the habits. Man, 700s are in a different league. All right, what can we do here? What the heck can we do here? Boys, I mean, we're dealing with some of Detroit's finest here. Hello, Eddie. Welcome. And we need Eddie in the circle right now. Eddie, please band up here. Band up. And we need everyone. Let's try to make a threat. Our first threat of the game. Is that something? First threat of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone? Anyone? No? Whew, that's brutal. You attack me, I attack you. I guess that's kind of how we have to live here. Going with the old adage. This is brutal. What do we think here, guys? I got nothing. Knight into the center. Hey, we got a pawn. Hey, share it amongst the circle. Oof. What do we got here? What do we got? Wait, the circle song. It's here. It's powering us up. We can't make the same mistake. Hover doesn't look good. Keep the RPMs alive. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Knight gets attacked. Safest place, right where you came from. Always. Always right where we came from. Keep it going. Use that RPM. Make that trade. Always make that trade. We have no more RPMs. We have nothing to take. I can't get in the center at all. What the heck am I going to do? I guess I'll move that still hits the center. I'm trying to focus up here, guys. Trying to focus up. Trying to lock in. Straight back, I guess. I keep attacking the center here. What do we got? Check. Snorkel. Why do we put it there? Let's go. Even just getting to use the snorkel feels good. Geez, it would be great if we could put the queen into the center, which is all we've been trying to do the entire game. Oh my goodness. We would love to be able to do that, but we stay locked in. We stay locked in. Trades. Don't fall into temptation. Might be right in front of you. Might want it more than ever. Don't fall victim. We got to do this the right way. What can we do? Pawn up. What are we even doing here at this point? I can't move this pawn. This guy's driving me nuts. What do you even want from me here? Dude. Finally, I can move this thing. Let's go. Queen. Where can we go? Let's hit the center here a little bit. Offer a queen trade. Always like a queen trade. You have to trust in the habits. Trust in them. That's a free knight. That's a free knight. Okay, hang on. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Oh, geez, he took something too. Okay, let's Check him, I guess. Check. 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 Oh, this is big. This is big. Whew. We're down a rook there. Okay, okay. Okay. We take those. Get nervous there for a second. Oof. We didn't want to make it happen the wrong way. Got to do this right. Got to do this right. We wouldn't be respected as a 700 if we made it there using anything outside habits level 1. Everyone in the circle would look at me different. We have to get there the right way. It's a good thing our song was on there, guys. We barely survived that. Barely survived. Let's go. Of course we're playing a 700. It had to be the case. He's from Canada. Be friendly to me, bud. Lock in. Let's get these habits. Remember, hold on. Don't make a mistake. Crunch time. This game matters. Big. Okay. Remembering the right move. Knight here. 3 plus 3. Everybody scroll back in your notebooks. Hold on a sec. 3 plus 3 equals 5 plus... Was it 5 plus 2? 5 plus... 3 plus 3 equals 5... 3 plus 3 equals 5 plus 1. 3 plus 3 equals 5 plus 1. Let's go. Let's make it happen. We're more locked in than ever right now. Okay. Join the circle. Let's go. Let's go. Snorkel, center, rook to the middle, bishop. Come in. Let's go. We want to get that bishop. We do not want to take with the pawn. Snorkel up. Okay, there's that bishop. Let's go, let's go. Bishop is defended, so we don't care about that. What? What? Let's go. Okay, let's try to take stock here. Just want to bring the rook over. Get the rook in. Well, I guess he's threatening this. I mean, it's time for the RPMs, but he is threatening our snorkel here. I don't know if I can hand over that snorkel to you just like that, pal. I don't know that I can. No. I can't do it. The snorkel is integral to habits. I can't give it to you. We need to keep this. If I'm going to become a 700, I better have my snorkel with me. You know what I mean? I better have that thing with me to remember what level 1 habits was all about. No, this guy, I swear they're sending the 700s just to go after my sore spot here. They know how important the snorkel is to me. What the hell can I do here? No, I can't move it. I can't do it. We can't move it. But how can we protect this? Okay. Okay, we're getting there. The rook. The rook is there. The rook is there, but it's everything to me. I need this thing. I'm desperate at this point. We have to defend it. I got a rook looking at it, which means I need to move my knight. Center. Nothing. 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 I literally have a singular move. Knight to g8. It's all I've got. Process of elimination here. I've got a rook looking at the pawn. It's the only move I have. And I need to keep this snorkel. It represents who I am. This is everything to me. Oof, man, I'm not liking this game. The 700. We might not, honestly, guys, we might not be ready to be a 700 because it's not feeling like we're ready. No, back to the RPMs. I don't know what's going on here. RPMs. Can we do it? Okay. Take this. We got this. Nice. We're Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta be kidding me. Right when I thought everything was covered. Jesus. Oh my God, I'm losing another one as well. All right, well, let's not despair. RPMs, RPMs, RPMs. That's all we got. Jeez. Bishop into the middle. I don't know. At this point, I'm just chucking RP. Wait, how do you do that? What the hell? He moved his king and his rook disappeared. What the? Guys, a couple more RPMs in me, and I think that's all she wrote. I think that's all she wrote. Ay. Gotta just stick to our habits here. Trades or what? RPMs, trades. Ay. Skin of our teeth here. What can we do? RPMs, trades. I want to take this. RPMs, trades. RPMs, trades. Let's do it. Man, this was the game. No, this is the game. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Habits will take us. They'll take us there. The habits will take us there. Come on, let's lock in here. Got 12 seconds and a dream. A draw, yeah, repetition. Oh, dude, I thought we agreed. Come on now. What do you want from me? Let's get some trade. Dude. Let's get some trades. Come on here. Let's get some trades. I mean, oh man. I got nothing, guys. I got nothing. Man, it was right there. It was right there for the taking. Choked when it mattered. Choked when it mattered. It was a Canadian as well. I thought they're supposed to be friendly. This guy was cracked. 7 subs will blunder something. That must have been about me. It must have been about me. Absolutely devastating. Walsmo, thanks for the 3 years together. And Dawson Gurkey, thanks for the new Prime sub. When it mattered. We forgot about the hover when it mattered. Remembering everything at once, boy, it's a fickle thing, isn't it? Well, got to focus up here, guys. Can we keep the grind alive? This is the game that really determines. We're against the 700 again. Okay, obviously we got to take that. Okay, the knights come out. There we go. Yeah, I can't move the bishop here, so I guess I have to go here. And what the hell? I don't know what this opening is, but I hate it. I can't go here. I also can't go here. Is it just me or this opening sucks? How did we get here? Oh my god, I can only move the bishops like that. Okay, I guess we're castling. Dude, how come all these 700, they seem to know something the 600s don't? You know what I mean? We're playing the 600s on cruise control. How come these guys are like a different species? I mean, I can only move my bishop here, guys. I wish I could do more with it, but I can't. Okay, the knight can't go to the middle. Oh my god, can't go to the middle anywhere. This is not the move we want to be doing. No, don't do it. Don't do it to me. Not in front of the class. Don't make me. Have some mercy. You wouldn't. What the heck? What is happening here? Take that. Just trying to continue with the habits here. I guess rook to the middle. What's happening here? What the heck is happening? Well, I need to get my queen up, right? I need to get my queen up. So we need to move our bishop so we can get the queen up. So let's move the bishop to control the center. Let's get our queen up, and then let's bring the rook to the middle. Wait, hang on. Hang on a sec. This is a hanging piece, and we want more trades, so absolutely, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Okay. Okay, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? Do we just take it? What's going on here? Is that for me? I don't understand. Okay. King's under attack here. What are we up to? All right. All right. Oof. Barely surviving here. What's going on here, guys? Okay. Knight here. Finally, I can use this terrible piece. I was not liking the placement of that. Okay, we definitely want to trade. I mean, what are we doing here? Queen out, rook into the middle. I mean, I feel like these bishops have barely moved. We got our king to look out for. We got everything to look out for. Let's get the queen controlling a couple central squares. That can't be a bad move, surely. Rook into the middle. I mean, the habits, they're not going to let me down now, are they? Trade every piece. Please trade every piece with me. Take this, and then, you know, trade the queens. Keep it nice and easy. I don't need to deal with pieces on the board. Oh, no, hang on a sec. He knows something. He's not trading with me all of a sudden. Well, let's hit him with the RPMs, guys. Got to go back to the habits here. Got to go back to the habits. Stick with it. Stick with it. Let's go. Okay, queen is hit here. I guess, you know, always go into the center. Feels pretty safe there. And right back to the RPMs on the other side. Random pawn moves. Okay, queen's hit. What do we want to do? That's a check, and it's also in the center, so I'm a fan of that. And then maybe we can get back to these RPMs. Okay. King's attacked. Let's save ourselves here. Got the RPM on this side. I like it. Okay. We will trade that, of course. King's got to move. Okay. Okay, moving back, I guess. Oof. No, this game means everything to me. We can't repeat now. He is a 700 though. He's a higher rated player than me. Maybe we should. No, I defer to the circle on this one. It's too big of a decision to make on my own. We got to ask the circle. Do we take the draw here? He's a 704 at the end of the day, so pretty beefy opponent. A trade, you say? The circle is calling for a trade. Well, you know what? We've done too much, I fear. We've asked for the counsel of the circle. They've advised not to take the draw. But they've gone a step further, and they've even advised which move to play. And you know what? For me, that crosses a line. That crosses a line. I have to make my own decisions. Okay? All right, nice. I see a queen trade here. I don't know. It was just in my head. I don't know where that came from. Nice. All right. Queen G7. Perfect. Okay. Very nice. And we'll just go ahead and take that. You see that, guys? That's a trade right there. Obviously, staying very habitual with everything. Queen G7 is what the circle said. Yeah, I actually played a different move. I don't know if you were watching, but yeah, I actually played Queen G7 check. So, yeah, entirely different. Okay, and let's see here. We got the RPMs on this side. Trying to lock in. Trying to lock in. And we get the abandon. That's huge. That's huge. This is incredible. We are once again ready to attempt the 700. What is the circle? You just have to join us. Hold hands, grab the person next to you. They'll let you in the circle. We're a friendly bunch, but we're locked in right now. Everyone in the circle has to unite towards the common goal of 700. Next one. Oh, we're playing a 600. Guys, this could be our chance. The difference between 600 and 700 is insane. It's about 100 ELO. Let's lock in. Knights out. Following the habits. Then you see the bishop. Then you see the bishop. Get that king castled. Of course. Oh, okay. Let's take that one. And I'm just going to keep taking here. Oh, a 700 would never. A 700 would never. Oh, trades on trades on trades. Is it my lucky day? And we're even going to get the snorkel in here. Unbelievable stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm absolutely loving this. D3. Let's get that bishop developed. Keep the habits up. That's a trade. Okay, we need to develop the bishop. We can't go there, so you already know. It is E3. Bishop E3. Rook to the middle. Queen up. Rook to the middle. Let's go. We know exactly where our pieces need to go. We know exactly what's coming next. R, P, N. I can hear the sweet sound of that fiddle. RPM, RPM. Queen's hit. Let's stay central here, guys. Let's stay central. Okay. Stay central. RPMs. Okay, what can we do here? I can't even double my rooks. Okay. Geez, tough position. Tough position. Okay, maybe we move our queen, and then we stack the rooks here. Because I can't do it here. It's annoying. The knight's in the way. So let's stack them like this. There we go. Stay locked in. Okay. Pawn to A3. I mean, I kind of need a rook in front of it. I mean, I could put the queen there, but something feels wrong about that. I'm going to move the queen out of the way and then maybe get a rook over. Because when my opponent starts sending pass pawns down, you got to just kind of stack the rooks in front of it. That's what I've learned. Let's do this. Just going to get over there right at that pawn. Give him a piece of my mind. Okay, it's been given. It's been given. Okay, still, I don't know. I'm still kind of struggling for a move here, honestly. I don't really know how to continue. This rook, I mean, what are we even really doing at this point? Just move my queen, I guess. Come on, guys. Let's not lose faith. I don't actually know what to do. I'm going to go back. Hey. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Okay, there we go. Knight in the middle, and it's going to be a trade. Nice and easy. At least I know that I'm doing the right thing with this one. Queen has to move. Where can we go? Let's stay central, you know? That seems like the way to be. And finally, I can stack the rooks on that pawn. I think that's what we've been missing here, guys. I think that's what we've been missing. Okay, I think we're just going to go for it. Stack them up, baby. Stack them up. Stack them. Seems safe. Seems safe. What can I say? Trades are good. We love trades. Let's go. Okay, our rook is being hit. Let's bring this rook back to the center. Back to the center. Okay, we're in the center. The center is important. Why do we always talk about the center? Because when you're in the center, you're always equidistant from everyone in the circle. That's why it's so important, right? That's why it feels so good to be in the center. Everyone in the circle is always the same distance away from you. Let's add more pressure in the center. Oh, perfect. Taking a pawn in the center? Absolutely, sign me up. How about a queen trade, pal? I'm ready to go. Oh, pause. Pause. Oh, use the snorkel. There we go. Okay, never mind. We're all good. We're all good. Continue to enjoy the center here. Don't mind if I do. Queen here. I'm looking for trades, so that's the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm like, hang on a sec. Maybe we should be going for a trade here. Trading the queens. But we got the queen in the center. So, having the queen in the center like that, I think I'm going to just go for the classic. Offer a trade with my guy here. Surely he's up for it. He's not up for it. Okay, we got to move. But you know what? My next move is going to be, right in the center. Once again, offering a trade. I'm a broken record here. Let's go into the center and offer him a trade. We'll see if he declines this time. I'm hopeful that he's going to go for it. You know, I just kind of ask nicely. Hey, look at that. The guy took the trade this time. That's perfect. I was worried he was going to decline again, but I felt like I made kind of a nicer offer there. Okay, we're in the end game. King active and rook attacking pawns. Well, we're already attacking the pawns, so I feel like we may as well burst onto the scene here. Okay, I'm heading towards the center, right? This is what the end games are all about. Into the center and taking. Okay, let's do that. Obviously, we gotta take that. Okay, into the center and nothing in front of it. Nothing but clear skies ahead, folks. Nothing but clear skies ahead. Okay, got a queen there. Take the pawn here. Oh, geez, what are we gonna do about this? We got a check. Okay, got a check. Got another check. It's hard to keep checking the guy here. Okay. Check. Check. Okay. Check. Okay. Well, obviously we could kind of go back and forth, but that's not really what we're supposed to do. We'll go for check. Okay. Check. Oh, wait, we can move. Wait, no, let's keep checking. I'm just going to keep checking him. Check. No, we need to win. We need to win. We need to win. Screw it. We need to win, guys. I'm going for it. Okay, trade the queens. Come on. Bring the queen to the middle. Bring the queen to the middle. Bring the queen to the middle. We did it. We did it. $700 never looked so good. $700 never looked so good. It never looks so attainable. We did it. We made it to 700. What a great day. We gained 300 ELO with level 1 habits. 300. Guys, habits has been more than effective. We started at 400, we're at 700. We've only been doing what's on the screen. Every game has been the same. Thankfully, we played a 600 at the end. I don't know if I would have been able to beat a 700. We haven't beat one yet. But we take those. Dylan is free 59 months. Thank you for the Prime. Buddy, we got 5 years coming up together. Just one more month. Jamie Flamingo, thanks for the 43 with Prime. Killer Life Stealer, thanks for the new sub. Ninja Duxie, thanks for the 11. Almost a year with us. Always good to have you back. Building habits one step at a time. A huge session.